Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So in the last video, I talked about futures and I talked about the broker that I use to trade futures in Malaysia. So in this video, I'm going to be talking more about the futures that I started off with trading and also why I chose these futures in particular. So to start off, when I first started trading futures, what I was looking for was really futures that allow me to trade with a smaller capital, since I'm a pretty new trader and I don't want to put that much money into trading at first. So a good futures that I found that allows me to do this would be the micro E-mini Nasdaq futures. So this is a very long name, but in short it's called MNQ, and we have Nasdaq futures, and then we have E-mini Nasdaq futures, and then we have micro E-mini Nasdaq futures. So micro E-mini Nasdaq futures are, one contract is 10% the contract of an E-mini Nasdaq future, which means that if this contract is worth $1,000 USD, let's say, and then this contract will be worth 10% of it, which is 100 USD. So because it's such a small contract, it allows you to trade it with a smaller capital. So you can start off small, you can trade a live account, but at the same time you don't have to invest so much money into a single contract. So that is the main reason that I chose the MNQ to start off. And like a lot of other futures, like I mentioned in the previous video, I actually talked about how futures, in terms of their price transparency, the futures market is a lot more transparent, it's market driven, and you can see the prices are consistent throughout all the different brokers, which is one of the reasons I also like trading futures as compared to like CFDs, where different brokers have different spreads and the price can sort of differ from one broker to another. So when you trade futures, one good thing that applies as well to the MNQ is that basically the prices are standardized across different brokers. And also, like I mentioned earlier, if you first started trading, probably you might start with a demo account, which is definitely a good choice. You should always start with a demo account so you can sort of get the feel of trading, you want to get used to it. But then when you start with a demo account, you start off with like 100,000 USDs fake money, 100,000 worth of fake money, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, I'm just gonna trade lah, But then when it comes to trading a live account, things feel very different. So which is why I personally wanted to start off with a smaller capital when I first started trading live accounts, because it's just a very different feel. So when you first start trading live accounts, of course, if you have a smaller capital, you're sort of risking less of your own money, and that is what I prefer to do. So the MNQ allows for that. So yeah, apart from that, like a lot of other futures, the MNQ also offers a lower day trading margin. So if you prefer to hold your trades for a longer period of time, then this can be suitable for you. And the MNQ has only been around for maybe about 2 years or so. So I first started off in May 2019. And yeah, apart from that, another one would be the MGC, which is your micro gold futures. So these two are pretty similar, but I think the micro gold futures came out a lot earlier, maybe in 2010. And yeah, these two are definitely futures that I would recommend looking into when you first start trading futures. And yeah, so now I'm gonna show you a step-by-step screen recording of how I enter trades in MNQ by using the CQG platform. Alright, so this is the page that you see right after you log into your account. And then here, if we want to look at MNQ, so this is basically the chart. Actually, I can flip it. Maybe I can flip it sideways. Yeah. Alright, so this is the hourly chart. I usually use several of the tools. Like I like using all these as support and resistance lines, and if you want to add indicators you can, but I personally prefer to do that on the laptop. But anyway, okay. So yeah, so if you wanna enter a trade through your phone, normally what I do is I go here and okay, let's say like now the price is at what, 13349. Okay, cool. And let's say I want to set my price at, if you want to enter at the market price, I mean now the market is not moving, but then if you want to enter at market price, then you can just click on that. But if you want to set an order, what I usually do is, let's say I think that price is gonna go up after it touches 13150. Okay, alright, so now that I've set this as my price, let's say I want to get it at this price, so I buy, and then trailing, whether or not you want it on, it's up to you. Target profit. Alright, so here I usually set it at 400 ticks because 400 ticks is basically 100 pips. So it shows you like that small number right there below the 400. It shows you that's basically your target profit, and then your stop loss is another 400 pips. So it shows you, so there's a 100 pip difference from your target, like your price at which your order is filled. So it is really up to you. Like if you prefer like a 50 pip thing, or you want to take profit after 50 pips, you can set it at 200 ticks. So I prefer to do it at 400. And yeah, that's about it. So next you just click place order and you are done. So that'll be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and do remember to like, share and subscribe. And yeah, let me know if there is any content that you would like to see. And yeah, see you guys. Bye.